You want to talk about survival? You've survived. You've survived. Oh. You want to throw out all of these high-profile names to me, saying you've survived them all. Here's a little history lesson for you, Chaos. A woman who I thought was my very best friend. A woman who I thought had my back through it all. The same woman betrayed me. That same woman stabbed me in the back. Not with a knife, with a machete. That same woman went on to have a pinfall victory against yours truly. That same woman crushed everything that I thought, everything that I knew was reality. We were on the top of the world. We were the Alpha World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. But she decided to ruin it all. She decided to ruin me. But Chaos, where do I find myself here today? Here's where I find myself today. I survived. The administration. All of them had me cornered, poking and prodding, just because they could. But there was one man who defied the odds. There was one man who stood up to the administration. There was one man who refused to back down, and that man was me. That man went on to face the CEO of this company at the grandest stage of them all. And yeah, they bit the absolute hell out of me. They did. But Jeffrey, I survived. A man who calls himself Pitbull. As soon as I stepped foot into IW, like the vicious mutt that he is, he couldn't get enough of me. As soon as he seen me rising up the ranks, he had to bite, he had to latch on, and he had to latch on forever. Challenging. But when I finally stepped up, when I finally stood my ground and said, Pitbull, me, you, Alpha Omega, Hell in a Cell. That match is yet to happen. Do you want to know why? It's because when a Pitbull corners a Chihuahua, he shows his teeth. He growls a little bit, trying to intimidate the little guy, trying to scare the little guy away. But when that little guy puffs his chest up, when that little guy barks back, that pit bull tucks his tail between his legs and he gets the hell out of here. So yet again, Chaos, I survive. You want to say that acid is a liquid that burns, while that may be true, while that may be fact, and acid is also a liquid that eats. So I would be careful. I would be careful, Chaos. Because you think burning won't faze you. You can handle that burning sensation. You can handle it for a while. But when it starts to eat, when it starts to dig inside of your skin, inside of your bones, there comes a point where you just can't take it any longer. So you're a survivor. Well, so am I. But there's one thing that you haven't survived yet. You've survived Pitbull. You've survived Jeffro the IQ. But you haven't survived me. I don't see stars. Oh, no. Because like I've preached and preached before, there are no stars here. It's all darkness. But there is one shining light. There's one shining light in this entire world. No, it's not the Alpha World Heavyweight Championship. No, it's not the Omega World Heavyweight Championship. It's not the Tag Team titles. It is not the Hardcore Championship. The shining light in the darkness of a world that we call IW is this. Because this United States Championship surpasses them all. Nappy, the longest reigning U.S. champion that we've ever had, he takes great pride in holding this title longer than anyone else. The man that I destroyed to get this title, he claims that he was the best U.S. champion of all time. But I find it quite funny that I've held this title for 4 days now, and it already means more than it ever did. So Chaos, let this be a lesson to you, Survivor. Because there's only one thing that we have in common. We have defied all the odds. We have broken down all of the barriers. But one thing that we damn sure do not have in common is that you are a fighter. You're a fighter. You're a survivor. You will outlast them all. But you won't outlast me. Because that one thing that we do not have in common, Chaos, it's that I am a champion. No. It's that I am the champion. So you can make fun of the names. You can talk about the liquid chemicals. You can talk about the drugs. You can talk about the stars. All you want. There's not a star in this universe that shines brighter than this. When you get too close to the sun, you disintegrate. So I'm telling you, Chaos, I'm not asking anymore. I'm telling you. You better stay away from the sun. You better stay away from that one star. Because you just might find yourself the one getting burnt.